Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? I'm back. It is day, let me think here, 5 million of quarantine. Is it ever gonna end? Who's to say? But let me tell you, we are in this together, people, and we're gonna make it through, and I'm gonna get a lot of content done because what else are we gonna do? So as you can tell, I'm a little hyper. I am about 70% coffee at the moment. I will try to slow down my talking and pronunciate. But today I wanted to do something that I'm actually really excited about. If you can't tell from the way I talk, I'm from the South. I'm from Tennessee, born and raised. So I have a Southern accent. It's not huge. It's not as crazy as some of the people in my family. Sometimes it comes out really strong when I'm saying certain words. I get really interested in reading about Southern slang or watching other people try to guess Southern slang that don't live here. It really surprised me how a lot of people don't know what these words are, and I just assumed it was a world thing. I didn't know it was a Southern specific like vocabulary. So today I wanted to go through, I have a few websites pulled up, and I wanted to go through some Southern slang and words and see if I know what they are, and if I don't, I'm gonna guess and then see what we can do. So let's go to the video. Love you guys. This first one is 24 phrases only Southerners use. Let's go. And again, there might be some that aren't specifically Southern. So if you know what it means and you're like, honey, everyone uses that, please don't judge me. Bless your heart. Now this is something that usually passive aggressive. It's usually not a good thing. If you're saying bless your heart to someone, it pretty much means bless your heart, you're the worst, or bless your heart, you're just not very good. If I'm ever driving and I'm trying to, someone's making me mad, I'll be like, bless your heart, you're just not driving well. Bless your heart is not a term of endearment. Fixin' to. Fixin' to just means I'm about to do it. I'm fixing to do something. Most Southern people will take off the G in most words, so fixin', going, willin'. Fixin' to just means I'm about to do something. It doesn't amount to a hill of beans. Now this, I've never heard this in my life. Some of these things are things that people heard in like some John Wayne movie a bajillion years ago, and no one said it since. It doesn't amount to a hill of beans. I would assume it means it's not doing good. And the South, a hill of beans is its own measuring stick, whether you're talking about volume or value. A hill of beans isn't worth much. That means whatever you're talking about is worth less than very little. So it means it sucks. More than Carter's got little pills. I don't even have a guess for that. Over yonder means that way. Over there, over yonder, a ways away. She was madder than a wet hen. Now this again isn't something that my circle of people uses very much. Just means she is about to lose it. She is so freaking angry. I mean, have you ever seen a wet hen? She ain't happy, people. Till the cows come home means like a long length of time. If you're doing something till the cows come home, you're gonna be doing it for a long time. Cows aren't known for their speed. If I had my druthers, and I really don't know what this means. Druthers roughly translate to I would rather, meaning if I had things my way. Oh, interesting. I reckon just means I suppose. Reckon, I guess, you know. She's as pretty as a peach. This is not passive aggressive. This really means you're pretty. Term of endearment, it's something that, you know, old women would say to young women. Full as a tick, I don't know. You had a big Southern lunch complete with cornbread, you're definitely full as a tick. So I guess it just means you've eaten a lot. If the creek don't rise, which pretty much means I'm planning on coming, or I'm planning on doing what I said I was gonna do, unless something weird happens. Or slap out. Again, I don't, this isn't something I've ever heard said, but I imagine it means you're just really worn out. Hold your horses. This is a phrase I say all the time. It just means wait, be patient, hold your horses, don't get ahead of yourself. Because sometimes, you know, those horses, they just want to go, and you just need to hold them because it's not time yet. Well, I declare, I'll be, it just means it's a surprise. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. Someone could give you a cake. Oh, well, I declare, that's so sweet. Or someone could punch you in the face and be like, well, I declare, that's the worst thing. It's like an exclamation of, oh, He was funny as all get out. As all get out is, it's just like emphasizes, like really. You are funny as all get out. You are talented as all get out. You look pretty as all get out. Just means really, really of something, or as much as can possibly be. No bigger than a minnow in a fishing pond, which means it's small, I would assume. Heavens to Betsy. Goodness gracious. Oh, gee whiz. It just means, oh my goodness. It's an exclamation of, what is going on? I can't believe it. Hush your mouth. Be quiet. Zip it up. Throw it away. Hush your mouth just means shh. Too big for his britches. Now britches are pants. Too big for your britches just means he's gotten really prideful. You're super cocky. You don't have the tools that you need to do what you're wanting to do. Gumption. Now gumption just, if you're saying somebody has gumption, you're saying they have spunk. They have courage. They are a little bit crazy. So if I told my mom, I want to go skydiving, she would say, girl got gumption. Can't, never, could. This one's a little offensive. I might have said this before in my life, but it's just a poor way to say I could never. Can't, never, could. Well, I swanny? What? Instead of, well, I swear, I've never heard that in my life. Oh gosh, let's talk about it. Okay, if any of you are not from the South, you go to a store and you go and you get the thing that you put your groceries in. What is it called, ladies and gentlemen? It is called a buggy. No one here is gonna call it a shopping cart. We'll know what you mean, but it's not, just not what it is. B-U-G-G-Y, buggy. Bubba and Sissy, I didn't know this was a Southern thing. But yeah, Bubba would be something you call your brother, and Sissy would be something you call your sister. So it's like a term of endearment. Cattywampus. So cattywampus means out of sorts or a little off. So if my camera was slightly off, which it usually is, it would be cattywampus. I like this word. I personally use it as much as humanly possible. Doohickey. Doohickey, thingamabob, whatchamacallit. Things you would say referring to an object that you don't remember the word, or it's just kind of something random. You'd be like, oh, I need the doohickey. Plum. Plum would mean, it's just kind of emphasizing what you're saying. So if you're tired, you would say, man, I'm plumb tired, which means I'm totally, completely, incredibly tired. Papa John, what? A dish, ooh. Washateria, I'm sorry, hello, who are you? Mudding, ooh, let's talk about it. Mudding is when you get into an SUV or whatever with your friends and you go somewhere where it's open and it's muddy, so like a wet field or something like that, and you pretty much just drive around like a psycho and get mud all over your car. I know people who have gone mudding and they will come back and their car is just completely jacked up. I want to go mudding. It hasn't happened yet. I'm gonna see if I can make it happen. Now there are words like ain't, y'all. Y'all is you all. And ain't is I'm not gonna do it. I ain't doing it. Is it grammatically correct? Who's to say? But it is short, sweet, to the point, and then you just get the heck out of there. Bowed up. I didn't know this was a Southern thing. It says it refers to the way a snake bows up his head before he strikes. The way I've used bowed up, you like stand up for yourself, or when you kind of go off, so you bowed up. My mom tells me all the time, you bowed up. I'm like, yeah, because homegirl shouldn't have been talking that way. Darn tootin' means faux show. If you have a hankering for something, you long for it, you crave it, you want it. So if you really want pizza, you could say, I have a hankering for pizza, let's call Domino's. Lickety split, fast. Purdy, like she's purdy. It just means pretty. Show enough, faux show. Skedaddle means scatter, so run, get out of here. So like an old person would say, hey you kids, you better skedaddle out of here. Snug as a bug means you are cozy and warm and feeling good. Tarnation means like, if you were going to use tarnation, you would say, what in the tarnation are you doing? So tarnation is just kind of like, what? That dog won't hunt. It means it won't work. Might could. It may be. It may be possible. I'm not sure about it. Might could. Take your own sweet time. is again passive aggressive. Hurry the heck up. Someone is in front of you at the line to get food and they are talking and being ridiculous, and you are waiting and you're hungry. You would just say, you know, buddy, you just take your sweet time. I'm about to die of starvation. What in the Sam Hill? Is just like, what the heck is going on? Why is this happening? What in the Sam Hill are you talking about? See what this says. Apparently there once was a Sam Hill that used such vulgar language that his name became a euphemism for cuss words. Lovely. Coke. Let's talk about it. Now here, Coke, soda, I say soda, but we certainly don't say pop, which I know is popular in other places. Ragamuffin. If someone says you look like a ragamuffin, it means you look disheveled, you look out of sorts. You know, you just woke up and your hair is all over the place or whatever. So darn tootin', dang darn it, gosh dang it, dad blast it. I say all of those things, it just means, gosh, you've got to be kidding me, darn it. Shoot fire. Just like what I say when I'm like, oh my gosh, shoot fire. God bless America, I say a lot. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire, just kind of what's happening. Ain't nothing, I say a lot. Well, I know people who have said handier than a horn on a plow, and it just means it's really handy. So if someone came to help you do a job and they were just killing it and get a lot done, you'd say, man, they're handier than a horn on a plow. I also want to talk about the fact that in some places a toboggan is a sled, which I don't understand at all, because here a toboggan is a hat. It's like a beanie. I don't get why someone's made a mistake. I don't know who it was, but someone's, because those are very different things. It's a hat. A toboggan is a hat and a sled is a sled. So I think that's all I have for now. If you are not from the South and you think this is weird, let me know. Let me know how you would say stuff. Ooh, another point that I do want to make is that I've been told that if you go to other places and ask for sweet iced tea, they don't understand that. And if you say here you want tea, they're gonna bring you sweet iced tea, or they're gonna bring you iced tea and they're gonna have a bunch of sugar packets. I personally love looking at this stuff. You know, I'm proud of who I am, where I come from. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more stuff, hit that subscribe button. I love you guys so much. Bye. This feeling